Hello friends, welcome to my channel Industrial Guruji. Hope all of you are doing well. As you all know that we have started a series of lectures on basics of welding, and the topic we are going to cover today is welding symbols as per AWS 2.4. So let's get started. Now a question arises in everyone's mind is what are the welding symbols and what is their need? Friends, these are nothing but the symbolic representation of commonly used welding terms on drawing like joint type, weld size, groove angle, etc. These are used to reduce the number of words on an engineering drawing and also save some space and time. These are used to simplify communication between designer and workshop personnel. Without these symbols, if instructions to be given in workshop, then these will be like this: please weld here, or drawing a joint design like this and mentioning terminology in it. So the alternative for this problem is symbolic representation. Now let's see what are the advantages of symbolic representation. These are simple and quick to understand. Representation of particular joint on the drawing is easy. It gives all the necessary information without actually drawing a specific joint. It doesn't overburden the drawing and it is not time consuming. Also, there is no need for additional view. Now, as there are many advantages of symbolic representation, there are some disadvantages too. It can be used only for standard joints. There is not any way of giving precise dimensions for joint details. Also, training is required for correct understanding and interpretation of symbols. But friends, these are not difficult to understand and you will see this very soon. The symbolic representation is composed of an arrow line, a reference line, and an elementary symbol. Further, this elementary symbol includes a supplementary symbol, a means of showing dimensions, and a complementary indication. Now, we will see these terms one by one. The first one is arrow line. In a symbol, arrow line points to the location on the drawing where the weld is required. Now the things to be remembered about the arrow line are: this arrow line shall always touch the joint intersection, it shall not be parallel to the drawing, and it shall point towards a plate where preparation is to be done, like in the case of single bevel preparations. Now the reference line is that which touches arrow line and is always parallel to the bottom of the drawing. Information like bevel angle, root cap, and fillet sizes are given on it. There is a tail at the opposite end of the reference line that forks off in two directions. This tail can be omitted when reference is not used. Now we are going to see the significance of arrow side and the other side. In this fillet weld, the symbol is drawn above the reference line if the weld is on the other side, and the symbol is drawn below the reference line if the weld is on the arrow side. Remember friends, this applies to all joint types. Like here, in case of butt joint, if you want to show the symbol, our principle remains the same, as symbol on the other side is shown above the reference line and symbol on the arrow side is always shown below the reference line. Now as we have seen the arrow line and the reference line, let's come to an elementary welding symbols. Elementary symbol represents various categories of joints. These are resemblance with English letters. Like in here, single edge butt joint is shown by two vertical parallel lines. Also single V butt joint is shown by letter V. Single V butt weld with broad root face is shown by letter Y. Similarly, single bevel butt joint is shown by a vertical straight line with connecting slant line. Here, single bevel butt joint with broad root face is shown by a straight line with slant line joining at center. Backing run is represented by a symbol like this. Single U butt weld is shown by letter U with a straight line connecting to end. Single butt weld is shown by symbol like this. Surfacing is shown by this symbol. Fillet weld is shown by this symbol which has resemblance with right angle triangle. Double V butt weld is shown by the lines crossing each other and making a symbol like letter X. Double bevel butt weld is shown by two slant lines connecting to a straight line and making a symbol like letter K. Similarly, double U butt weld and double J butt weld are represented by these symbols. If the weld is double-sided, then it should be shown on the reference line like this. Guys, this is all about elementary welding symbols. Now let's see supplementary welding symbols. As the name suggests, supplementary, these symbols accompany main elementary welding symbols. These symbols are backing, surfacing, consumable insert, weld all around, fillet weld, and melt through. Weld contour is shown by nature of their profile like flat, convex, and concave. Many of my friends keep asking me what is the melt down symbol. Melt down symbol should be used when complete joint penetration with visible root reinforcement is seen and when the weld is made from one side. Now out of these supplementary welding symbols, some symbols represent finishing methods. These symbols are C for chipping, G for grinding, H for hammering, M for machining, and R for rolling. Remember guys, one has to indicate this letter representing a method above the contour symbol. Like here, root side to be made flat with machining, so flat contour symbol with letter M is used. Remember friends, these symbols does not specify the degree of finish. For unspecified finishing methods, letter U is to be used. As now we have seen elementary welding symbols and supplementary welding symbols, let's take some examples of weld symbols. This is single bevel joint on other side. So the elementary symbol for single bevel joint is shown above the reference line. This is double bevel joint, so the symbol is shown like this. Here also single J butt joint is shown, but on another side. So the elementary symbol for single J is shown below the reference line. One thing to remember here, that vertical line in the symbol for single or double bevel butt joints, J joints and fillet joints must always be on the left side. Remember friends, this straight line wherever it comes in a symbol, it has to be drawn on the left side. Similarly, this is the symbol for single V butt joint with backing with weld on the other side. Here single U butt with backing strip with weld on the arrow side is shown. Here single V butt joint with flash capping is shown. As weld is on arrow side, symbol is shown below the reference line. Similarly, symbol for single U butt joint with sealing run is shown. Now coming to fillet joints. Here all the T joints having weld on the arrow side are shown. So the symbol for all are shown below the reference line. Only fillet symbol shows miter fillet. This symbol shows convex contour. This shows concave contour, and this symbol shows that the toes should be smoothly blended. So guys, this is all about showing particular symbol with contour and finish methods on the reference line. Now we are going to see the standard location of elements and how to show actual values on symbol. This is location chart given in AWS A2.4. According to this, depth of bevel or size of the weld is shown here, followed by the weld size in brackets. Here in this area, actual weld symbol to be shown. Above this symbol, finishing method symbol, contour symbol, groove angle and root opening to be shown in given order. Now on the arrow side of the weld symbol, length of the weld followed by pitch to be shown like this. Here at this location, side weld or weld all around symbol is shown. Now below the reference line, quantity for spot welds, seam welds, stud welds, plug welds, slot welds and projection welds to be shown. We will understand this by an example. So here we have single V butt joint with given dimensions. So first we will draw a symbol for single V joint. Now we have given the root opening 4 mm with groove angle 60 degree. So it is shown in here. Now depth of the bevel is 23 mm and size of the groove is 25 mm. So 23, that is bevel size, followed by 25 weld size in brackets to be mentioned. Now the process is FCW, so it is shown in the tail area. So guys, this is all about it. It's very simple to understand. Here, one thing to remember guys, according to AWS A2.4, size of the butt weld is based on depth of the joint preparation. So even if the thickness is 15, size of the weld here is 10 mm. So this 10 mm to be shown in the symbol. Now let's see sizes for fillet welds. For fillet welds, according to AWS A2.4, size to be considered always is its leg length. Remember this point. Here, leg lengths are given 6 and 8. So it should be represented on the left of the symbol indicating both sizes like 6 by 8. Now to understand what is the size welded on member A and B, you can add addition information in the tail area as 6 leg on the member A. So guys, so far we have seen weld size representation on symbol with single fillet weld. Now let's see how to draw weld symbols for intermittent fillet welds. Here, word chain is used as fillet welds are identical and at similar pitch on both sides. Guys, always remember in AWS A2.4, pitch should always be the center to center distance between two welds. So here, 3 welds with 10 mm leg length, 50 mm length are given and the center to center distance given is 70 mm. So we'll show symbol like this. Fillet symbol will come on both sides. Leg length will come on the left side, which is 10. To the right side of the fillet weld symbol, quantity of the weld, that is 3, into length of the weld, that is 50, will come. This will followed by the pitch, that is 70, and it will be shown in the brackets. This is for similar stitch welds. Now, what if the stitches are not identical? So here, staggered weld is used. Here, 2 stitches with 3 mm length and 10 mm pitch are given. So, this arrangement should be shown in this way. Here, fillet symbols to be drawn offset for showing staggered. If you want to show sequence of operations, then we can show it symbolically like this. First operation is FCAW welding, second operation is magnetic particle testing, and third operation is radiographic testing. Also, we can use 2 or more arrows with a single reference line to point to locations where identical welds are specified. Here, shown single fillet weld symbol with 3 arrows. Friends, this is all about welding symbols. Hope all of you have understood. This is very simple to understand. The symbols which I explained are given in AWS A2.4, that is standard symbols for welding, brazing and non-destructive examination. So friends, if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also comment below on what topic you want my next video. Thank you.